ek kan nie glo hulle het nie chicken fillets nie.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Murray gonna hand this to Benson. And he'll take this forward only to about the 46-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, it's Murray. On the move, past the 40. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Here now, 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Murray. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down. Working out of the gun, Murray. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Murray now. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Arizona. the extra point. And the Cardinals are back within 4. It is 14-10. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And he is right up there amongst the league leaders when it comes to receiving yards by a wideout this year.
And you talk about a guy who's been running with a purpose here in the first half, Mike. I mean, not only hitting the holes and accelerating through them, but as the numbers telling you, he might be on his way to a big, big ball game.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Third down, 3 to go. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Nix now on 1st and 10. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now a give up the middle. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. He's going to have it at the 12-yard line. Enough to get the first down and keep it going. They'll stay on the ground. Second and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
They'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Cardinals offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a 1st down. Now Murray. Toward the middle. That one caught by Watson. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Murray looking to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Murray. Toward the outside. Catch made by Watson.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Now a signal, timeout called, 9 seconds left to play in this first half. They'll go play action with Nix. Oh, trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson. So we reach halftime here, and the visiting Broncos are on top as we send you to Orlando. Gonna check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks for...
And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. He connects with Mims. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. To throw is Nix. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Denver. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Cardinals offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he's going to have a Cardinals first down. That'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A handoff, and it's Benson running right. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. That's Zach Allen there on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Murray. Catch made right side by Wilson. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Murray will throw. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8.
43-yard line.
A give. Here's Benson. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
That's another Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now here's Tyler Algier out of BYU. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
The tackle made.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
Back to throw is Murray. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Broncos are going to get the football at their own 23.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Nix now to throw it here on first down. He'll find his tight end. That's Troutman. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. The catch made there by Sutton. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now a give on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing. Nix. There's a short one taken by Ingram. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability.
And he's in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos. Carlson now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Broncos will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And not a whole lot there, up to about the 25. Again, it's Benson. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're what? Second down, Murray. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. 14 on the pickup. It's an Arizona first down. Now it's Murray. Here's a screen set up for Benson.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. And the Broncos will take over at their own 15. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll begin here on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Nix. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
On 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt as he's standing right around his own goal line. A fair catch will be taken here with that flag down by the punter, and this might keep the drive alive. First and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Throw across his body is complete, and that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. but the defense had eyes on him the entire.
That'll be intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. On the handoff, this is Benson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Murray. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a run. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing Murray. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Cardinals are able to cut into the deficit. We're down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. Back to throw is Nix. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And now it's 4th down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently. Not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker, and they have turned it over on downs.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the 1st down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
Now a 2nd down throw for Murray. The open man is Wilson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Got it into the hands of Mims. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
38 yards on the play.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
2nd down. Nix. He connects with Mims. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. To throw is Nix. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Touchdown, Denver. Carlson able to knock through the extra point. And the Broncos will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Going to return this from the 10. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. This secondary will get... From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Murray. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Again, it's Murray. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Open man, left side, he's got it. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Throwing again is Murray. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Broncos have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's a 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd, as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this 4th quarter. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. A first down throw for Nix. He'll go left side here and complete this one. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike. Touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. Here's Nix to throw. That is caught. And this is good. extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Carlson's kick is good. The Broncos add on to their already sizable lead.
17.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. That one on target to Watson. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago, and they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.